Hey guys, Fouladgar here, Life and Success Coach. Let's talk about something that a lot of people feel, which is the feeling of not being good enough. If this is how you feel, this video is going to help you a lot. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can eradicate and destroy that belief of you're not good enough. First of all, let's start out with the reasons or what led you to believe that you're not good enough. The first one is you got criticized a lot, you got bullied a lot, so you started to believe that you're not good enough. The second one is the media. The media is always trying to tell you that you're not good enough already. You need to go buy their stuff just so that you feel good. Think about it. You need to buy the car, the house, the suit, the dress, the shoes, the makeup, whatever it is, just so that you feel good enough with yourself. Third one is social media. We're always following people that are great at what they do, that have millions of followers, and then we start believing that we're not good enough because the new currency now is actually followers. We believe that if we don't have enough followers, then we're not good enough. Tony Robbins says this: most of the people believe that they're not good enough, and if that we're not good enough, we won't be loved. That's the whole story. If I'm not good enough, then I'm not worthy of love. I remember 2 months ago, people were telling me, you're doing great, you're getting a lot of business, we know your story, you struggled a lot, and now you're doing great, you're a success now, you're a success story. But the thing is, I didn't feel like I was a success story. I didn't feel like I was good enough. I didn't feel like I was successful. And I remember I took a month off to go to Bali. That was 2 months ago. And I was in this gorgeous, amazing, beautiful island, okay? And nothing I did was good enough. I wasn't feeling happy with myself. And after like 4 or 5 days of being there and getting frustrated with myself that I'm not happy. Imagine you're in paradise and you're not happy with yourself. I remember I sat down in this cafe and I started writing on my phone, what has to happen? I asked myself this question: what has to happen for you to feel like you're good enough? And man, I went through this list like, I have to have an online business. I have to be making ridiculous money on my online business. I have to have less than 5% body fat. I have to have a beautifully sculpted, chiseled body, okay, for me to feel good enough. I have to be the center of attention. I have to be on top of things. I have to dominate the situation most of the time. I have to. Notice the word here, I have to. Anytime you link the word I have to, I need to, I should, it's all linked to shame and guilt. In the past, when I was young, I got bullied at school a lot, okay? And I got criticized a lot and I got laughed at. So when you get criticized, laughed at, bullied, some people, they rebel and they say, you know what? I'm never going to let anyone criticize me ever again. I'm going to set the bar so high. I'm going to be a super achiever that you can never ever criticize me in your life. So guess what now? Who becomes the bully? You become the bully. So now you're striving to be perfect and you've set these rules unconsciously where you're going to be on top of it all the time, feeling great, having a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. These are the rules that you have set for yourself, and they're linked to shame and guilt. Because if I don't achieve them, then I'm nothing, then I'm not good enough. If I'm not good enough, I won't be loved. Now, don't get me wrong. You want the money, you want the car, expensive jewelry, go do that. But you don't need it to feel good enough. It's a preference. From now on, whenever you say I have to, I need to, I should, replace it with I choose to, I prefer. Because you don't need to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You just be you right now. You can enjoy yourself. So I remember I put down this list and I looked at it. I'm like, no wonder I'm not happy with my life. No wonder I don't feel good enough all the time. So I said, you know what? To feel good enough, all I gotta do is just be alive. Breathing is enough for me to feel good enough. That's it. So now every time I'm meditating, I'm like, I'm good enough. I don't need anything. Remember, I felt so much lighter. I felt so happy with myself. And I went to meditate. And usually when I meditate, I visualize what I want, blah, blah, blah. So I was visualizing, I said, what am I gonna visualize? Where do I wanna be? And then I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? I don't need anything. I don't want anything. This moment is enough. I was so present. I wasn't living in the future anymore. I was in the present. I was really happy with where I am. That's enough. Now, I'm gonna go to the direction of being a millionaire. I'm gonna go in the direction of buying the car, the house, the expensive watches, all of that stuff. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna go in that direction because I like it, because I prefer it. But it doesn't mean that I don't have it. If I don't have it, then I'm not good enough. So, you're not feeling good enough, write down, get a piece of paper and a pen, write down the question, what has to happen for me to feel good enough? You're gonna go through the list. You're gonna find out what the list or the rules are, and you're gonna realize that these rules are ridiculous. They don't have to happen, they don't need to happen. It's just a preference, okay? And then tell yourself that every day above ground is beautiful. Every day alive is amazing. I don't have to do anything. Every day where I'm breathing is amazing, and I can feel good enough already right now. I hope this video helps you a lot. If you know someone that needs to listen or needs to see this video, please share it with them. I want you to comment down below. What are the rules that you've discovered from asking yourself this question? I'm really interested to know. Now, if you want more tools, tips, strategies, and techniques on how to be successful, go to my YouTube channel. There's a link below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps the channel a lot. And remember to always be the most unlimited version of yourself, period.